And welcome back. You could soon be seeing a lot more speed and red light cameras in the district and fewer buses.
Yeah, those are just a few of the proposals in D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser's new budget. As News 4's Mark Seagraves reports, it's all part of how D.C. plans to deal with a massive budget shortfall over the next 4 years.
For the first time in many years, the D.C. government is facing a projected budget shortfall, $1.7 billion over the next 4 years. Today, Mayor Bowser laid out her plan to balance the district's finances. One of the biggest proposals is adding hundreds of new traffic cameras in addition to the existing 140 cameras. The new speed and red light cameras are expected to bring in $578 million in added revenue over the next 4 years. But after a car with more than $12,000 in 44 unpaid speed camera tickets was involved in a crash that killed 3 people on Rock Creek Parkway recently, Bowser was asked, how are speed and red light cameras making D.C. safer if there's a lack of enforcement?
Do we want people to have $12,000 worth of tickets? No. Might we have been able to put a boot on their car? Possibly. Could we have impounded their car? Possibly.
Bowser is proposing hundreds of millions of dollars in cuts to programs, including cutting D.C. circulator buses, eliminating 3 of the 6 circulator bus routes, DuPont Circle to Roslyn, Eastern Market to L'Enfant Plaza, and Woodley Park to McPherson Square. Bowser is also proposing cuts to a program aimed at reducing gun violence and murders. Her budget contains cuts to the Violence Interrupter program, reducing that program by $3 million. There are programs where Bowser wants to increase spending, a 5% increase to D.C. public school funding, and Bowser has suggested no increases on taxes or fees. Bowser's budget also includes money to replace the aging D.C. jail, $277 million, with a target of construction beginning in 2026. The mayor continues to push back on the council's plan to make Metro bus rides free in the district. Councilmember Charles Allen, who spearheaded the free buses, says he will find the money, but acknowledges that program probably won't start in July as planned.
So we're working hard on that to make sure it's fully funded. I think the reality, though, is it may not happen this summer. It may be moving more towards the fall because the CFO's actions means that the mayor's office is not actively working with WMATA to get this agreement in place right now.
The mayor's budget now goes to the D.C. Council, where there will certainly be changes. The council will hold public hearings over the next 2 months before voting on a final budget. In the district, Mark Seagraves, News 4.
D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson released a statement on the budget proposal. It said, although next year's budget will have more money and the mayor has chosen the theme of recovery, a closer look reveals budget choices that set back recovery for low and middle income residents. He added the council has 56 days to fix these poor choices before its first vote on the budget.